What's going on, guys? MajorLeaugeShooter here. In this video I'm going to be doing a VR for Steve over there at Michigan Arms. If you haven't checked out his channel, go over there and check it out. I'm going to put a link in the description below. But he made a video today asking people, basically for the most part, a simple question. Is 6+1 a good amount of ammunition basically to have on you on, mass shootings type of events and stuff like that? So I want to make a VR for that. He already gave us his opinion on that, and I kind of want to do the same thing for you guys. So do I think 6+1 is a good number of magazine capacity or round count? And my answer is pretty simple. No. That's one of the main reasons why I don't carry a subcompact. If I did, I'd carry something with a little bit more ammunition, or even an extended magazine, but then it'll bulge out of the side a little bit more. To be honest, I don't like 6+1. Maybe I have the whole combat environment, or the whole combat mentality still in my head from being in the military for so long. But the fact of the matter is, I like to have as many rounds as I possibly can on me in any kind of situation. And I don't like to use the word as much as I can comfortably have, because I don't carry for comfortability. That's just a reality. I don't care about being comfortable. If I'm uncomfortable, but I have a system in place where I will be safe in those types of scenarios, that's all I care about. You know what I mean? I want to be safe, and I want my family to be safe, my kids to be safe, and stuff like that. So 6+1 I don't think is a necessary round count. Although statistically speaking, most gun-related situations are over within a couple of rounds. There's still that slight chance that you might get caught up in a mass shooting like in California yesterday. And just to put into perspective, if you guys watched yesterday's video, that facility that got shot up in San Bernardino is the place that me, my wife, and my kids went to get my son treatment for his autism. So had I not left California, there is a big possibility that I would have been in that facility. Granted, I carried over there and everything like that, but that place, that facility was still a, gun-free zone. So what's the point? Does that make sense? It's like these targets are always, as Steve said on his video, places where there's a lot of people gathered, because they're not trying to pick off one or two people. They're trying to get as many people as they possibly can. So generally, because of that, on a mass shooting, they generally have multiple firearms with, what California calls large capacity magazines, and things like that. Well, if that's the case, why wouldn't if we as the civilian populace should be armed, why wouldn't we carry as much ammunition that is humanly possible to ensure your own safety and everybody else's safety? I carry a Glock 19. Everyone knows, 15 round magazine. When I was in California, I was limited to 10. But 15 round magazine plus one in the chamber on my Glock 19. And then I carry an extra 15 rounder in my pocket. Why? 30 rounds, I think it's suffice. I think it's the bare minimum that anybody should have. The bare minimum. And I'm just gonna be honest with you, like, it sounds like a lot, but 30 rounds in a combat situation, I've been there, trust me, 30 rounds goes by like this. And anybody who goes out and shoots for training or whatever, they know 30 rounds is nothing. But 30 rounds is by far the bare minimum that you should have. So do I think that that 6+1 is a sufficient number of ammunition? No. If you want to choose to carry a subcompact, make sure you carry a lot of magazines. That's all I'm saying. Nothing against subcompacts. My wife carries a subcompact. She carries the Smith & Wesson M&P Shield, which is a fantastic little pistol. However, the magazine capacity does not even come close to a gun that's, a little bit bigger. Just a little bit. It's not too much bigger. It's a little bit bigger. But you have, what, 7 rounds more on the same caliber? I'd rather take my chances on something like this, where if a situation was to arise, I can respond properly. And as far as whether you should be open carry or concealed carry, there's no denying that if you have little training, open carry would be a faster draw for you. You know, because you don't have to pull up your shirt, reach over, you know, training and all this stuff, you know. You don't have to do all that. So open carry is substantially faster for those individuals who have very little training. However, if you choose to open carry, you know, you automatically rule out the whole, you know, element of surprise, which is the biggest factor that a mass shooter, or that a shooter in a mass shooting situation, cannot account for, because they don't know who is carrying. So open carrying, you automatically eliminate that, because once he sees you, you're an automatic target. So am I against open carry? Not necessarily. If that's all you have, hats off to you. I'd rather you be carrying than not carrying. But personally, I think concealed carry, I live in Arizona now, where it's constitutional carry. I get to do whatever I want. Open carry, concealed carry, without even a permit. As long as you can legally own a firearm, you can just put it on your waist and that's it, call it a day. I choose to conceal carry because I like the element of surprise. Not only that, but I also do train all the time on my draw, you know, just to make it that much quicker. Training is critical, guys. Just because you own a firearm does not ensure your safety. Nothing can ensure your safety in a mass shooting situation. Hell, you could be the first guy, girl, whatever, killed in a mass shooting, and then the fact, you know, you wouldn't even have noticed. We can play the what if game all the time, but I would rather have more rounds to have that little extra possibility of surviving and possibly putting down the enemy than not having enough. Because if you run out of ammunition, guess what? You're done. Now you're a sitting duck until he comes and kills you if you hadn't already killed him. If I'm going to carry, I'm going to make it as hard as possible to kill me. It's that plain and simple. I'm a Christian. I don't go out looking for violence. Hell, when someone gives me an attitude, yeah, it makes me want to just slap, you know, the hell out of them sometimes. But I don't. I bite my lip, walk away, and, you know, start telling them off in my head on the way home. For the most part. Because I'm not going to go out and looking for violence, man. That's high school stuff. You know what I mean? But that doesn't change the fact that if someone was to threaten me or my family in some sort of deadly force type of situation, tries to cause me or my family bodily harm, you can rest assured I will do everything in my power to keep me and my family safe. Or even the population safe. There's a mass shooting and it's just me by myself. I'm like outside of Walmart and Walmart starts getting shot up. I swear on everything I love, I would put my own life on the line. I would run back into the building. I would. Why? Because this kind of situation shouldn't happen. People need to know there is good people willing to sacrifice their life for the greater good of the community. I'm one of those. Does that mean I don't love my life? Of course I love my life. But that doesn't change the fact that I would do everything in my power to keep myself, my family, and my community safe. So this was a quick, you know, VR to Steve over there at Michigan Arms. Once again, I'm gonna put the link to his channel on the description down below. So go over there and check him out if you guys don't already, you know, watch him. Definitely go check him out. He's a good guy. A lot of valuable information and stuff like that he puts out, so that's good, guys. So go over there and check out his channel. I like him. I think he's a great guy. So definitely, if you guys like this video, don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel, share it if you want. But most importantly, I want you to comment down below if you agree with me, disagree with me. If you're thinking slightly different than mine, definitely leave that in the comments down below. So with that being said, guys, thank you guys for watching. God bless you, and God bless America.